ever thought about making turkey soup from the carcass, but you're unsure of what to do? Let me show you how. So have your turkey and broken down a bit. I'm going to add some parsley. If you have fresh, you can definitely do that. I don't. Probably like a tablespoon. And then some thyme. I'm gonna add probably half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. Yeah, probably a tablespoon. And then I've just rough chopped some carrots. I've cut an onion in half and rough chopped 2 celeries, and I smashed some garlic. Just add that in. I also have some leftover gravy, so I'm gonna add probably half of this because it's quite a bit. But you can definitely add all of it. We have some potatoes that I'm going to use. I'm also gonna add about a teaspoon of peppercorns, whole peppercorns. So you wanna completely cover it, and we'll bring this up to a boil on medium-high heat, and then we'll bring it down to a simmer, and we'll probably simmer this for a good 6 to 8 hours. When you have about an hour to 2 hours left, you can go ahead and take the lid off, and we'll just let it continue to simmer. Once it's been on simmer for 6 to 8 hours, we're just gonna remove all the big chunks, and then we'll strain. So next, I just have my second largest pot, my strainer, and then some cheesecloth on top, and we're just going to take our liquid that we have after we've taken all the stuff out and just strain it through. I'm gonna have to do this in batches. That made a lot of broth, so I am just on the stove, just boiling one of them down, and I'll keep that and use it as broth for later. So into our stock pot, we're gonna add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. Once your butter is melted, go ahead and add your 1 diced onion, 1 sliced carrot and celery, and we'll cook this for about 10 minutes to let it get soft. Once that's been sauteing for about 10 minutes, we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, some of my chicken concentrate bouillon, we'll add a cup of broth in, give that a good stir, and I'm cooking this on medium heat. I'm also going to add in a bay leaf. Lots more of that stock in, and we'll add some salt in. This is to taste, so add like a teaspoon in and then stir it around and try it out and see if it needs more. Next, I'm going to add in 1 heaping cup of pasta. You can use whatever kind you want, and we'll let that come to a boil and cook that until the noodles are finished. We can't forget to add about a teaspoon of pepper too. My noodles took about 10 minutes to cook, so I'm just going to try and fish out the bay leaf. And then just going to add my turkey in. And there you have it, homemade turkey soup.